Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2014 Toyota Corolla Ascent. We're going to go around the car, look at the quality, give you a really good understanding of this vehicle, and then we're going to look at the inside and features as well. Now looking at the outside of the car, the Toyota Corolla is one of those iconic cars that Toyota has made, and they've really adapted and brought up the features and design points of the car over the years. Having a look at that, they have given it a sleeker front with the way the chrome runs from all the way up the edge here, right across the middle up there, and breeding around the badge just here in the middle. The headlights do have a darker colour inside to really match with the dark and chrome theme across the front, and this metallic blue paint really shimmers in the sunlight, makes it really good to see. Got a bit of black down here to help break up the colours as well, and the whole shape of the car does give it a nice modern look. So now we're going to move around to the passenger side of the car. This car does have the steel wheels with some hubcaps, a little bit of scratching on the hubcaps, but we have fitted a brand new tyre to it for you. Moving down the side of the car itself, we've got colour-coded mirror caps with integrated side mirror here. And looking at our windows, they would really look good if it had some really dark tin. I would highly recommend that. We do have our colour-coded door handles as well. Really nice to see. As for condition of the paint, so far I can't find anything to really pick on. There was maybe one or two stone chips in the front, but anything, and they'd been touched up. Everything else is fine. There's a very light mark just here. Don't know how well you'll see it, but like I said, I want to be picky for you. Having a look at our second wheel, once again, brand new tyre. This hubcap is in very good condition. Moving around now to the back of the car, we've got these nice red tail lights to help break up the blue. Come around the back with a bit of a chrome garnish across the back of the car. We do have colour-coded rear sensors and a nice reversing camera here as well. I'll see if the car will open. Now I'll have to come back and open that in a minute because I do have the car running, it's a little bit warm, so I'll have to turn off the engine to pop the boot for you. Around on this side we do have a nice fuel filler cap, and just down from that we got a little bit of a mark here, but once again a really great condition, brand new tyre with a nice hubcap. Looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, there is not much to really point out. There's a small stone chip just here and a couple of very minor blemishes just in this region as well, but otherwise fantastic. One more stone chip just to point out, but the mirror cap presents pretty well as well. It's just there. Having a look at our last wheel, a little bit more scratching, but once again brand new tyre, one thing you don't have to worry about. One of the really good things about the Toyota Corolla is just how safe and fuel economic they are. So it's just a really good thing to consider when buying a car, is your own safety and the running costs, how much petrol you're going to be using while driving along. So I'm going to pop the bonnet now and just pay attention to how well maintained it looks under here. So put the control arm up to hold up the bonnet, and the engine bay presents very nicely. This car has been very well taken care of. So under here we do have our 1.8 litre 4-cylinder engine. This does put out 103 kilowatts of power or 173 newton meters of torque. This does have a CVT behind it which has got 7 gears and it is a front wheel drive car. This car does have a 55 litre petrol tank, which you can average about 6.6 litres per 100 Ks, or an average distance of 833 kilometres from that 55 litre tank, which is pretty awesome fuel mileage. You do also have 7 airbags and a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Right now at the back of the car we can have a look at the boot because I pulled the keys out to pop the boot. Under here we do have our nice floor mats, but you do also have an ample amount of space in there. The good thing about the Corolla, as well as its safety features and fuel consumption, is the area that you have in the boot these days is really good and really handy, making this car pretty practical to own. Lifting up underneath here we do have our spare tyre and roadside assistance tools with our jack over there. This spare tyre looks like it's never been fitted to the car, which is just fantastic to see. The boot being a very good strong selling point of this vehicle. Alright, now moving to the interior of our Corolla, the interior of the car is in absolutely fantastic condition, which is really good to see. Starting at my right here, we do have full electric window control with child lock for the windows, as well as locking mechanism for the rest of the car. A couple of very light scratches here on the handle, but otherwise it's in very good condition. Just looks like someone's ring has maybe just been knocked on it a little bit there. Moving the steering wheel to the right, we do have 2 keys with this car, a parking sense button, angling for our headlights, as well as here we do have our electric mirror control. You can actually fold in the side mirrors just by pressing the button. Helps with parking in tight spots as well, which is really cool to see. Now moving out on our steering wheel itself, it is nice and contoured to fit in the hands very nicely. You do have a little stick down here for your cruise control. Steering wheel itself does have Bluetooth and media buttons on it itself. You do have on the right control arm your indicators as well as your headlight control, and on the left you got your windshield wipers too. And this car does also have a rear windshield wiper, which is quite good to see. Moving now to the centre of the car, we've got this nice piano black finish around our entertainment unit here in the centre. This is touchscreen as well, which is really easy to use, and you can just jump between radio stations quite simply, just by pressing which one you want to go to, and it will jump through. Volume control on the right, CD player across the top. Just down from that, we do have our controls for our fan settings and air conditioning across here. Very simple to use, nice and easy in reach. You don't have to divert too much attention away from the road. Underneath that, we've got a 12-volt socket, as well as our auxiliary and USB ports for our entertainment system. A little bit of storage here, just in front of our nice automatic shifter. Now, if I pop this into reverse, we have a look at the screen. You'll see that we actually do have a really nice looking reverse camera, which is really handy to see. You can also throw this car into drive and then use manual mode to help shift through gears to give you more sporty feel while driving the car. Got your handbrake here, as well as our dual cup holders with a nice center thing that comes out to really open up the center so you can put larger objects in there. In our center console, I'll just open that up. It is a nice deep center console as well. I'll point out this is a 2-tiered center console. So you've got a nice little tray on top as well, which is really handy to see. Now I'm going to have my camera person pan around the interior of the car and really show you the quality of the interior of the car. The seats are in great condition, the carpet is in great condition, the roof line is in great condition. There's not much I can really fault on this car. This car has done just under 44,000 Ks, and it presents like it's done far less than that. Having a look at the service history, it had its first service done at 11,000 Ks, it had its next service done at 14, then 25, 35, 39, and then we performed an intermediate service on it at 43,000 Ks when it came to our dealership, so it's not due again until 53,000 Ks. With the fuel consumption, the safety, the size of the boot, the brand new tyres, and the service all done, I can't think of a reason not to buy this car, so please give us a call on 9907 0555 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.